Hello world. It's Thursday, January the 10th, 2019. Present time, 11:30. And it looks like things are especially out of focus today. Damn, that looks bad. Started off this going around the neighborhood with Paul. It's a beautiful day outside. Beautiful days, I do that. My buddy, Rico, he's Maytown. Says he's gonna be at the museum district until roughly 3 o'clock when he's gonna head up my way. I'm gonna move around some money today. I'm gonna move around some money and I'm contemplating jumping around a bit. There's a lot more free money. I was just looking, like last night, I came back home, I crashed, then I woke up around 12:30 and I just started reading. Stayed up until like 3 o'clock. I was doing a combination of reading and some online shopping. There's this little toy that I want to buy. I think I've earned it. It's so cheap anyways, it's like, I may as well get it. I mean, it's not, in one sense of the word, yeah, it's a liability, you know. But at the same time, it's just such a cool liability that I kind of want to take it on. Because I believe there's certain items with intrinsic value to them, and this is one. This is one. It's like a fully depreciated asset, let's call it that. Not so much a liability, it's actually an asset, because with this item, you can make new friends. It's really easy to actually make new friends with these. You just roll around the place and you find people and yeah. Having this item makes a big difference. It's like the hitchhiker guide's advice to always keep a towel on you. Because if you have a towel, then people will assume you had all your other toiletries, but they could have been lost. So they will give you a toothbrush and toothpaste and like a hairbrush and whatever else, right? It's like that. It's like that. But it also preserves my well-being a bit. It'll make an impression. So for this slew of reasons, I feel comfortable pulling the trigger on this. I just need to find the right one at the right price point, and then we're in. Don't be surprised when it shows up. It should be fairly obvious, when it finally gets here. Just be like, oh yeah, of course, that's what he was talking about. No. I want to make tea. Just chatting. The uptime has begun. I want to make tea. I want to do other things today. I want to not drop my phone at all. Today I made a call into AT&T to figure out where I'm at. I should just say my telco. Another telco here, Sprint. Let me leave this thing. Sprint is offering all-in unlimited for only $40 a month until January 30th, I believe, of 2020. And I want to take them up on it. So I need to learn a little bit about their network. I need to figure out if these things are unlockable. This little toy I have here. In fact, let me call in for support on this one. And I've got some other stuff to do.
primo e el ocho. Just technical support. USB modem. General question. Unlock. Yes. No. I recently purchased a second-hand USB modem that has an AT&T logo on it. I'm wondering if you can help me see if this unit is unlocked, or let me know if it can be unlocked. Correct. The IMEI? No, it's never my account. Yeah, that's what I'm calling you from right now. One moment. Let me mute something. I gotta, just gotta. Dude, what on earth? What on earth? What on? This is not working right. Invalid session state. Sorry about that. My name's Alex. As soon as I can pull this up, I will happily give you my last name. But, yeah, I mean, oh, there we go. It's finally going through. Okay. Yes. It's called an AirCard 340. AirCard 340U. No, I've never had it on my account. I just received this thing. Like, I just picked it up. Sure. Oh, that was weird. The overlays were broken, so I had to kill them. Hopefully it's not a global issue, it's just something on my end. Okay, Pauline, you want this food? You want this food, don't you, boy? You want this food? Yeah, sure. You want your food? Here, touch it. Good boy. There you go. Yes, boy, done. Yes. Okay, so they cannot be unlocked. It has to be used with AT&T only. Okay, so can you help me with looking into mobile data for this? I mean, I'm on the account. Yeah. It's. I just want to explore. I want to explore the options available. Like I'm presently taking primary billing responsibility, so I don't mind adding it to the existing account. But it's it's yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. There's a promotion right now, right? Yes. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I can take a look at it. I was just wondering what type of like pricing options, but if it's all online, I can take a look. Gotcha. I see. Now, so there's both a postpaid as well as a prepaid option for doing this, right? And you said that it's not treated as a hotspot? Okay, so it's like I would be buying a just data only plan for a phone. Yeah, that's correct. It's USB. Gotcha. So that's gonna cost me less than a hotspot. Well, I mean, if it's possible, I'd like to get unlimited because that's always the pie in the sky goal, yeah. Sure. Yuck. Yeah, I would use that up in like a minute. Yeah. Sure. I mean, and we're talking postpaid though, right? Right. Yeah. I mean, I was curious about the 1 and 3. Oh, right. So the group data. No, I don't want to use up group data. Because okay, I've been looking around, and there are people that claim that they can do a $30 a month unlimited from you guys, and I don't know how it's possible. Right? It sounds too good to be true. Not to the official authorized retailers, but through resellers of AT&T. There are resellers, they have their own branded SIMs that join onto your network. They all use your network. And they're claiming $30 a month unlimited. Mm-hmm. So AT&T may be cutting deals with third parties that will get you in as... I see. I see. All right, so I'll definitely take a look at that then. No, I was just curious if you had anything unlimited on your end, but it doesn't sound like you do. Gotcha. Okay. What about phones though? Like if I wanted to get unlimited data on a phone, I could do that, right? Okay. Yeah, so if I wanted to do unlimited over there, what, I guess, like, what would be the right option? I mean, what's the best option for pricing? Oh, yeah, I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to get a new line. Yeah, just, it'd probably be independently. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like an iPhone or an Android. I recently picked up a new Android device. I'm quite fond of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. So it ends up being 80. Ooh, okay. That's pretty hefty, and that's postpaid. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your help today. Yeah, you do the same. Bye-bye now. All right, so questions have been answered. And with that new data, I think we look at resellers. Not the actual company stores, not going through the telco directly, but for whatever reason, if it's to be believed, the telcos have worked out some pretty strange deals with resellers, and I'm not sure what the deal is. Maybe just a different channel, and they keep their own name out of it. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. It's kind of weird though. I've got one piece of kit. I think it's slated for the 12th, so that means on Saturday I should be taking receipt of it, and that one should come bundled with a SIM. And that SIM is giving me, it's like, on first, they're gonna give me a few days of unlimited, and then I have the option of continuing to use the SIM on a monthly basis, and it's pretty cheap. So I don't really know what's going on here. There's something weird going on in this market. And I want to find out what it is. I want to figure out what it is. And from there, I'll come up with the way to serve it fairly. I'm willing actually to resell this. This is something that's so it's relatively hands-off. It's just customer service. I like that because, well, I won't go into too much detail. It's stuff that we've talked about before. About commodities, utilities, and customer service. Where customer service fits in a commoditized service offering. Oops. So I'll think a little bit about like a name. Gotta come up with a catchy name. Brainstorm a little bit. Decide, hey, what do I want people to know me as? It's funny, like
write about brand building as Yeti Eater. This is it's a great branding experiment, and it's really good practice actually. Like this, I can't tell you quite enough just how good practice it's been. It's been hard at times. You know, the big challenge when it comes to developing the personal brand is that it's not immediately apparent what the personal brand stands for. It's going to take years to reach the point of being able to say, well, declaring this is what my personal brand represents. And with Yeti Eater, I reached that point kind of partway through 2018, bouncing back from suspension after suspension on Twitch, on Mixer. Okay, that's what Yeti Eater is. This is an ideal that Yeti Eater seeks to live up to, and has already proven to be. And where do we go from here? Yeti Eater does not give a shit about your email address unless we're working together. Hey, it's artificial intelligence. You're back on Twitch again, I see. Man, artificial intelligence. How are you today? You want to see what this thing looks like plugged in? Like, as soon as it's given power, what it does? I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious to see what happens if I take this, take out the SIM card from this. So, in fact, let me go get a paper clip. Maybe I have one sitting right here right now. Because, you know, I'm a tinkerer. That's what we do. We keep shit laying around the place in case we're gonna need it. I've got all these napkins laying around for some reason. That's in case I get really excited, you know? In case I splooge. Oh, fuck. I think those push-ups really did something. I feel it in this stretch right here. Groin stretch. Pretty wild. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna hunt around a little bit. I gotta find this. Could start that, but I'm not going to yet. Okay, good. Just checking things out. I am broadcasting audio. Fuck, dude, I don't know where my paper clips are. I'm a little peeved because that means I've again managed to misplace some instruments. And granted, Instruments. Granted, paper clips are really cheap. But this again is pointing at a flaw. Not everything I have has a permanent resting place. That's a problem. This, by the way, is something weird that gun people do. I don't know why the fuck they do it. Okay. What the fuck my paper clipping? Okay, let's ignore this issue for now. I'm gonna be patient and just chill. Just chill. There. This goes over here. Oh, look, I have this freaking Bluetooth headset too, like Bluetooth earpiece. I never use this shit. Guess it's kind of cute. Could look like another evening, another dinner while sitting down and watch Eddie. Hey, Julie. I received your direct message across Discord. You're quite welcome. I'm happy. I'm happy knowing that you are safely in receipt. And hopefully it helps. Myself, I've been looking at some cool toys lately. I'm really tempted to pull the trigger on this one. I'm gonna get an ugly one and I'm gonna make it beautiful. Cause that's part of what we do, right? Take something beat up and then just put some time and energy into it, and lo and behold, it's gleaming again. As good as new. You can do that when you buy quality. There's this saying, this line I really like, affixed to the other desk over there. I have this sheet of paper, a printout, with notes from this man's book. And one of my favorite lines on it, I think it's there. So you can't polish a turd. That's important. You cannot polish a turd. If you try to polish a turd, all that happens is you get shit everywhere. Don't try it. Now, if you have something intrinsically good, you can polish it. And what comes out the other end, it's like gold. Oh yeah, there is gold here. But it's cheap. This is cheap. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. I remember that was quite a controversial statement. I thought it was kind of funny, humorous, but you know, I'm fairly apolitical. I had no idea what was going on. It was just like, oh, okay, people are getting their panties in a bunch. I could understand how you could read it one way or another. You know what? Really funny actually is. Whatever. I don't even want to share this stuff. It's some of it's just bad. There's some good stuff. I'm gonna focus more of my energy on sharing the good, because there's too much bad, and I don't have time. Okay, so I was going through this. I know what I need to do today. It's the dailies. We get through the dailies first, and it's perfect because you're eating right now. So you're just unwinding over there. People are on their lunch breaks here in America. Let's do this one. Oh, excuse me. So, I'm hungry, collaborative, perfect. Perfect, Julie. You have no idea. Like, this is perfect. I love when it lines up like this. It's wonderful.
motherfucker. Alright, if they're gonna be running this, I want nudes. So, if they're gonna be running these, like, this long maintenance equipment, I don't know that I want to be reading right now. In fact, it's kind of warm. It's gonna be a lovely day. So I had gone, like, 36 hours without smoking and without any nicotine. And then my neighbor was using an e-cig, so I snuck a couple of puffs off of his. And now I have a bit of nicotine in me again. So just making it harder on myself. Woo! It would suck if this thing were to suddenly fail. Speaking of which, I should actually check all of these connections, all of these things from time to time, periodically assess them, make sure they're all tight, that there's no wiggle. Because, again, it would suck. It would suck if there was just a little wiggle, a little play, and then, lost it. So, this thing goes here. We're cleaning up little by little. Yeah, seriously, if they're gonna be doing this shit, I may as well just run the dryer. Yeah, it's okay. There's no rush. Now I think about it. There's no rush to run the dryer. But I will pop open the washing machine. Just make sure it air dries a little. Because they're running that thing out there. So I'm being flexible, yeah? Okay. So I had a whole bunch of stuff I started working on. Started pulling like new thing after new thing after new thing. Can I stream Fortnite on this? Asking for a friend. Can you gargle my balls? Can you gargle them? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. Apply, double check, unexpected error, try refreshing this thing for one. Let me just start pulling the trigger left and right on things. On buys, on funds transfers, to get the money, and just everything. I gotta make moves fast. I've been taking my sweet time. But I lined up all the resources, I know what's going on now. So from here it's just like bang, 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 boom, we're in. Apparently can't cook for one. Oh. But it's good to have leftovers. You can always have it for lunch the next day. I'm actually quite hungry. My stomach just growled on me. Let's see if this is still here. I mean, it better be here. Yep, it is still there. That's really good. So I save a whole bunch of money. Get updates. Let's use this pay with, wow, they have all sorts of payment options. Let me go ahead and just use this PayPal checkout thing. See what happens. And I'll just pay for it personally right now. Use my personal PayPal. Because of course Yeti Eater's PayPal. Why the fuck are people like, would you believe this? What day is it? It's January the 10th. And they're mowing their lawns. Okay, so we buy this thing. And checkout complete. Thank you for your order. You're welcome. Thank you for making this happen. Cheers to you. my email address. I don't know which one they sent it to, but I just got it. Order reference numbers, the invoice, all this stuff I should be getting, so I'm not even worried about it. Paid in full. Yes, sir. It's small money, so it doesn't really, like, I don't even think about it. You shouldn't either. Well, have fun. Make that later. Sign on this thing, authorize the payment to these guys. Money won't leave the account until they process. That's cool. Bring in the new savings, hotel bookings, this stuff. Houston, a networking group. Confirmed. You deserve your biggest refund. Please sign in to your account. This is called junk. That is a phishing scam. Excited to see you for new hire orientation. Let me get all this stuff in here. Okay, 8 o'clock. Oh, it's gonna be on the north side of town, no problem. Culture tear there. Our culture team will be there to greet you and then immediately bombard you with offers of food and drink. Speaking of food and drink, a light breakfast, including coffee, and a very good lunch will be provided. Please let us know if you have any food needs that we can prepare for. Yes, I need good food. One great perk about working at our company is that we do not have a dress code, and yep, that applies to orientation too. If you're the type that gets intimidated by so much freedom, just come in whatever you would wear to Target. On the docket, we'll spend part of the day familiarizing you with 2 of the things that we think make our company so special, our 3 core values, and our foundation. 90% of our employees donate 1% of every paycheck to the foundation to help enhance the lives of their fellow coworkers and community. And we love getting to bring even more people in on the fun. If you want to get a head start learning about the foundation, check out this website, okay? I also want to let you in on a little secret. Orientation won't just be a bunch of sitting and listening. We'll be doing fun stuff. Fun stuff. One of the activities we'll do includes going to this place to make your very first shirt. Want your face on a shirt? Go for it. Want your pet's face on a shirt? Done. Want your pet's face on your body on a shirt? Let's make it happen. This is just the first of many shirts you'll get, and you get to decide what goes on it, so start thinking. The sky's the limit, but so is the law, meaning we won't be able to put trademarked images on there. But we'll go over this on your first day. For now, just start thinking. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Day 2, again over there, settle in, and I guess I don't know what's gonna happen. This is really exciting. I'm really fucking excited. First days of the rest of my life. Like, wow. And I say rest of my life, but what I mean is, like, I'll be working. I'm gonna be working hard. And I guess we'll see what happens. Like, we'll really have to see what happens. I've got a lot of big goals still. There's no way I'm giving up on some of the shit. I almost feel like I should run the thing, but at the same time, I know that these guys are fast when it comes to mowing lawns. So this is work. Orientation, day 1. At their newest location. Travel time. Starts at 8, ends at 5. It's a whole day. And then let's copy it and throw it over here. This is orientation day 2. All right, so I got things on my calendar now.
And if I have class on those days, they'll just have to suck my nuts. Yeah, they'll just have to suck my nuts. When I say they, I mean the school. Class is great, you know. I'm done with all that shit. Very excited. Very excited. So now I have stuff on my calendar. My friend girl is getting back in town tonight. So we'll see. She says that she can visit on the weekend. So I've got a line for her. When I say line, I don't mean drugs, a line of like coke. I mean, you know, a thing to seal it. Just like, yeah, come through, but not come through. That's kind of maybe too informal. It helps to know multiple languages, yeah. So north side of it, yeah, enter through the main. On north side of the building, I'll find other people stumbling their way around as well. No problemo. You can buy term life insurance. I don't give a shit. Let's go after the money today. Let's go after the money. We're gonna make some and we're gonna spend a little bit. Still need housing? Suck my balls. I got my own house. Yeah, alright, so let's get this out of the way. I want to get this out of my hair real quick. I think this is actually a really good move. Having this here in the... because it's high contrast. This little high contrast element, it actually helps. Just like, beep, what's going on there? And it doesn't get in the way, it's unobtrusive. Unlike that rifle. Okay, we'll close this up. Oh yeah, so the reason why I had that thing open up was because I should be able to do it from here. I should be able to go straight through here. Let's see, maybe it hit this one. Funds available, account approved. Is it time to earn that cert? I don't know. I don't know that I need that cert. Okay, is this to mark not junk? Yeah, that's not spam. And this is not spam. This one is spam. This one is spam, so I'm gonna delete it. This is not spam. These are not spam. These are not spam. These. It is really spammy though. This company sends way too many emails. They send way too many. So that it actually looks really, really spammy. Not spam. My first project. You have new data. Your report just finished running. Total records. Please note that it's only available for 7 days, so it's already gone. This is not spam, but it's super spammy. Just got laid off. Suck my balls. This, I don't need to buy pills from Canada. I don't do pills. I think it's really sad how many people are just escaping through things like pills. It's also kind of funny to me. No, it's a historical deal. Like, oh, wait, everybody's hooked on opiates? What a shame. Who knew they were so devastating?
I mean, it is a terrible thing. Terrible, terrible thing. But it's, you know, it's just kind of funny too. All the same. Sweet. Oh, baby. Nice. Alright. Very good. So I'm going to flag this as an important email. This is important. And I'll get around to it later because I'm not after this yet. But it's done. It spends out. I don't need this invoice anymore. Throw it away. This stuff, let's get out of my hair. I don't know how far I got. Oh, okay, I do know. So it must have been around here, better late than never. Then I am an opera singer. Stand on creativity. It tells me where I'm going and where to throw my cape. Oh yeah, that's right. That is actually correct. So this conversation needs to be done. This reference does not exist. Why? Oh, because of these. I see it now. This minus. Wow, I was there for a long ass time, man. I probably have it in my logs. I'll take a look later. Like, there's a lot that I can pull. People will be shocked at how much I can pull. I'm surprised myself looking at how much I can pull. Thursday is the new Friday, 976. That is correct, 976 it is. 511, 466, evening edition. 466 right here. 466. Let me pull this data. Highlighted. Sweet. Score. I love when I have all this stuff just like in the system. 12th daylight. This was a strange period of time in my life. Just like now is kind of a strange time too. Don't get me wrong. Oh, that's it. There is no evening edition there. Then it hops over to 11:12. That's it. We did it. Cleared through all that. Nice. So I need to collect a little bit more data on this stuff. Like, how important is it to be able to edit from here? It's not really. It's not very. But ultimately, I want to have every single piece of content ever aired on this channel all in one place. So, what do you call it? It's like Bridge. It's a digital asset management. No, it's assets. The liabilities, they come and go. What matters is that for every single bad thing, we can cover it up with you know, like a 7,777 to 1 ratio. Because 7's a magic number too. It's a high bar, I know. But how's that for reputation management? Lofty goals. Oh, something I really like about tea. Aside from its being rich in antioxidants, it actually does smell a bit like, you brew it, steep it. It smells nice, I like it. Alright, so we got some stuff going here. I don't really want to engage too much right now. Like maybe my Discord server, maybe somebody's around. I see this, introductions, it's empty. General. DM and yeah, fuck these. They build things and they let them die. Why? Why do you do that? If it's a good thing, why would you do that? Okay, so I've got some dupes here, some duplicates. These are all blanks. So this entire column is nothing, yeah? Just to be doubly sure, we're going to check again, nothing. This column can be deleted then. This one's not empty. This one's not empty. And that one is empty. This one has one number, it is simply 8. 8. I think I know what happened here. Let's see if I can confirm. This young man. This young man. He played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb. What's going on here? How come this is not updating correctly? Very strange. Very, very strange. I mean, he's helped a little bit. I think he's got good intentions. But it's just not been, like, it's been pretty underwhelming. Wow, I talked with so many people on that one day. That's crazy. And here's the best part. It's all just sitting there. It's all sitting there. I have access to all of it. I can still pull all the other sequences. That's great. Let me note this stuff down for now. And we'll have a little bit of fun, you know. But this is pretty low priority. I can do this from anywhere. It's more important I focus on, that's right, I'm gonna clean up around here today. On the bright side, it sounds like they finished with the yard. Let me note this guy down in my system, and then here, I don't even know if, I guess I never really kept notes. I've just been letting things go. Just winging it. Yeah, I never put them down here. Some emails right here. I think it's time to kill some of this stuff. The old stuff, but at the same time, it's no big deal. So, keep plugging and chugging. Computer on. Just random fucking notes, okay. Yeah. Let me turn off the fan over there. Excuse me. Oh, I feel good. No. I knew that I would. I feel good. I knew that I would. I do feel pretty good though. One last thing. Can't believe I left that running the whole time. It's been up since yesterday, I think. Yep.
Collaborative Intelligence by Donna Markova and Angie MacArthur. Collaborative Intelligence from 2015 is a guide to developing your own personal form of intelligence by utilizing your unique ways of thinking. This book will teach you how to identify and build on your strengths as well as those of others, while adjusting your communication accordingly. Who should read this? Anyone working in a team. Every manager, leader, and executive, and anybody who has ever been frustrated by a boring meeting. Who wrote the book? Donna Markova is a renowned expert in the psychology of human learning and perception, and author of the famous book, Random Acts of Kindness. Angie MacArthur is a co-founder of Smart Wired and an expert in communication and learning styles. Together, they are the CEOs of Professional Thinking Partner, a firm that helps companies and customers across the world assess their thinking potential and improve their collaborative capacity. What's in it for me? Prepare yourself for the collaborative economy. The days of the rat race are over. No longer will employees strive against their rivals for position and wealth. No, in the future, we will all work together to share our ideas, develop them in friendly teams, and bring them to fruition for the benefit of all. Okay, so that's not going to happen. What is going to happen, though, in fact, the change has already begun, is that society and the economy will reach a happy medium between a scenario where rivals fight for market position and one where they share ideas. And if you want to succeed in this type of economy, you'd better improve on your collaborative intelligence, which means your ability to work and generate ideas with others. In these blinks, you'll discover how you can stop your attention drifting, how to make all your meetings productive, and why, when it comes to the brain, we are all different. In a world where value is not just placed on things, but also on ideas, collaboration has become the most important skill. Have you ever been stuck in a mind-numbing meeting, feeling like time has slowed to a crawl? Well, here's one explanation for this common experience. In general, people know very little about how to work well with others. That's because instead of being prepared for collaboration, we've been trained for a market share economy, in which value is placed on things and power is exercised over others. In this world, success can be measured in the assets one accrues, things like money, cars, and houses. But it's also a world in which we're taught to be right and focus on our individual ability, self-sufficiency, and independence. One in which a leader is someone who's comfortable saying, "I'm right and you're wrong," while handling difference through eradication and control. On the other hand, in what the authors call a mind-share economy, wealth is based more on ideas and relationships than on transactions. For instance, if two people come up with an idea and talk about it, they'll both have other ideas. That means the more we share, the more everyone will know. This simple fact makes generating, developing, and executing ideas with other people one of our most valuable abilities. So instead of trying to outdo your colleagues, listen to their perspective and try to learn from them. But that doesn't mean doing away with market share mentality. It just means balancing it with mind share mentality so we can compete and collaborate while striving toward a common goal. For instance, LinkedIn is in direct competition with headhunters, but also shares with them. As a result, the site knows what headhunters need and can better assist them in using the site to hire LinkedIn's users, a direct benefit to the company.
However, to emulate LinkedIn, you'll need collaborative intelligence or the ability to reach out to others, listen to them, and open your mind to difference. Because only by doing so will you be able to achieve together. Market share mentality is trying to answer who is right and who is wrong, whereas mind share asks for what is possible. There are 3 kinds of attention, all of which are valuable. If you are asked to define the word attention, it would be a piece of cake, right? Think again, because this common word actually breaks down into 3 forms. That's because attention dictates what and who you notice, but also regulates the information flow within yourself and that between you and others. Not just that, but you can aim it, follow it, or shift it, depending on your intentions. The first type of attention is called focused attention, which describes being concentrated on one entity and ignoring everything else. It makes your thoughts certain and directed, helping you accomplish goals. For instance, when you're on a computer, all your attention is aimed at the screen, as if nothing else exists. But attention can also be sorting, that is, shifting between the internal and the external. Thus, this form of attention is good for categorizing and digesting information, letting you clearly comprehend the big picture. A common example of sorting attention is the back and forth of weighing different options. At times like this, your brain takes in all the available information by saying, on the one hand, but then again on the other hand. The third state of attention is open, meaning your focus is diffuse, allowing you to access memories, images, and ideas while producing new insights and thoughts. For instance, when you're rethinking ways to solve an old problem. So, there are 3 distinct forms of attention, and during the day you shift between them according to your own rhythm. Unfortunately, society places far too much importance on focused attention. Just think of how many times you heard that more focus would make you more productive. The thing is, all 3 forms of attention are essential, and favoring or neglecting any of the 3 kinds of attention can have major consequences. There's no one way of paying attention. Our brain uses all 3 states to learn and think. Understanding how your brain works is essential to being the best you can be. When you think of a lemon, what comes to mind? Most people would say the color yellow, a citrusy smell, as well as the shape and feel of the fruit. But which came easiest to you? Your answer depends on the 3 perceptual channels that profoundly affect the way humans process information. Because when you thought about a lemon, you actually experienced 3 distinct sensations. Kinesthetic, meaning the way a lemon feels. Visual, or the printed word lemon, as well as the bright color of the fruit. And finally, auditory, or hearing the word lemon in your head. Furthermore, brainwave studies conducted on school children have found that there is no single way that information can be presented that will focus the attention of all kids. That's because some find visuals the most engaging, while others need to be listened to and talked with. Not just that, but combining the 3 types of attention with the 3 perceptual channels creates 6 mind patterns, each with its inherent strengths and weaknesses. For instance, people who are visually focused find it easy to see details in their minds and can readily take in complex visual information. However, they might also be prone to spacing out and envisioning new possibilities. Take Jesse, who is visual focused, kinesthetic sorting, and auditory open. It's easy for him to work hard at visual tasks. He has a great visual recall, but he can't remember names. He doesn't like speaking on the fly, and he often has to gesture to find his words. So, What does this mean for you? Well, knowing which mind pattern you use is essential to guiding your thinking and helping you accomplish the task at hand without getting stuck. Before Jesse makes an important decision, for instance, he might build his sorting attention by talking with a friend and going for a walk, or taking a moment to gaze out the window to shift his brain into neutral. Language does not seem to play any role in my mechanism of thought. In my case, the elements are of visual and muscular type. Albert Einstein. Foster awareness of your own mind pattern and adjust your communication strategies to better collaborate with others. Have you ever had a colleague whose words you just couldn't seem to follow? The root of this difficulty might be a mere difference of mind patterns. So it's key to understand your own mind pattern and the tools you need for effective communication. If you find yourself needing to move around to focus and see your attention drifting when people speak, it might be helpful to have a whiteboard handy on which you can jot down notes following conversation. Or you might benefit from taking small breaks of silence during meetings to allow yourself the space to think things through on your own. Once you've identified ways to help yourself comprehend and communicate, it's essential to adapt your approach according to your understanding of your conversation partner's mind pattern. To do this, you can start by asking people which communication forms they find the most effective and try to integrate these into your meetings. Then, after a meeting, you can ask participants how they felt each communicative element functioned. For example, some people really like discussing problems in small groups, and others might find that taking silent breaks makes them lose focus. But it's also important to be aware of how you affect others and to have a plan to adjust your strategy. If it seems like one person is speaking too much, it could be because talking helps him focus. Try asking people like this to move around, and you might find that kinesthetic input will shift their focused attention to a sorting or open one, both of which will make them more attentive and open to input. If this strategy is particularly effective for your group, you might want to start every day by holding a 15-minute walk, during which you discuss your agenda for the day. Name, contain, and aim your talents to contribute the best of yourself to your team. Do people ever ask how you got so good at what you do? Most people can't think of any response other than, I don't know, I just do it. However, there could be a neat explanation, and it's got everything to do with thinking talents. Your innate capacity to think in ways that boost your mental energy. In fact, there are 35 different talents, and each human has approximately 5 of them, which together make up their unique form of intelligence. Some have a talent for creating intimacy. It's easy for them to forge deep relationships with others. Other people are good at making order and enjoy sorting different variables. People like this dive headfirst into confusing situations and organize them. A third talent is taking charge, which describes people who motivate others to action. They might be bosses and generally feel comfortable confronting others when necessary. So everyone has specific thinking talents, but our deficit-oriented culture obscures them. That's because we're obsessed with fixing our shortcomings instead of maximizing our strengths. That means our talents sometimes end up hidden behind other, less desirable traits. A logical person might have to think through every idea before accepting it, but other people might view this tendency as overthinking that stalls new ideas. Therefore, it's essential to communicate your talents, because doing so allows others to see your perspective and helps you utilize your skills. When it seems like your talent could be helpful, Simply tell everyone your intentions. This could be as easy as beginning a series of questions with a preface that states where you're coming from, like, I tend to think very logically, so I just need to ask a few clarifying questions. But be sure to use your talents and don't let them get hidden away. Because studies have found that the more employees a company has that can answer the question, can you use your strengths at your workplace, with a yes, the higher its success. Mind share mentality is about asking, what can I be learning from this, instead of who is wrong and who is right. Understanding cognitive styles, thinking talents, and blind spots will improve teamwork and communication. Are you always having fantastic ideas but rarely getting the opportunity to execute them? Or do you lack good ideas but seem to end up being the one who actually does something? Well, the category you fall into could relate to your preferred way of knowing and approaching challenges, also known as your cognitive style. What's that? Well, just like most people have a preferred hand, foot, eye, and ear, we also tend to have a preferred way of thinking. In fact, Ned Herman, author of The Creative Brain, described 4 different cognitive styles, 2 from each hemisphere of the brain, for a total of 4 quadrants of thinking. In the left hemisphere, there's analytical thinking, a preference for data, facts, numbers, and rationality. But there's also procedural thinking, which focuses on processes, logistics, operations, and tactics, like detailed step-by-step procedures. In the right hemisphere, there's a relational thinking, which is all about feelings, morale, teamwork, and human development. And there's also innovative thinking, a cognitive preference for the future, newness, possibilities, strategy, and the grand scheme of things. Not just that, but each thinking talent is associated with a cognitive style, meaning you have natural, sweet, and blind spots. For instance, if you or your team is well stocked with innovative thinking talents, like being highly adaptive and always learning, but are also lacking in procedural skills, you're likely to have lots of ideas, but have difficulty making them a reality. In fact, studies have found that only 3% of humans have natural talents in all 4 areas. But knowing your own cognitive styles and those of others will improve collaboration and communication. For example, it's common to hear yes, but questions when you're presenting a new idea and someone asks, "This sounds great, but how can we get enough people on board to realize it?" Many people react to such questions by feeling attacked or stressed, but it's better to consider where the person is coming from. This will help you see that your interrogator is actually embracing your idea, just from a different perspective. The fact that we are different doesn't mean that one of us is wrong. It just means that there are different kinds of right. Faith. Jaget, Heget, I don't know how to say his last name. Asking questions and accepting uncertainty will let you find inspiration and seek help from others. How long does it take you to admit your ignorance when you're faced with an idea you don't know the answer to? People who take a long time to fess up in such situations might benefit from knowing that intelligence is not something people are born with, but something we develop. That's because thinking that intelligence is fixed makes people feel like they've got to know everything and hide what they don't so people will think they're smart. The inverse of this approach is what psychologists call a growth mindset, the perspective that intelligence evolves and that challenges are learning opportunities. People with this outlook see every experience as a chance to learn. When criticized for the repeated failures he made before he invented a light bulb, Thomas Edison pointed out that it wasn't that he'd failed. Instead, he'd proved 700 ways in which a bulb didn't work. So, the best way to learn, develop, and connect to others is to ask questions. That's because good questions link us to what we know, inspire us to seek new possibilities by viewing the world from different perspectives. Every great idea begins with a great question. Just take George de Mistral. One day, he was walking in a field and noticed a burr stuck to his pant leg. Instead of just brushing it off, he thought, what could this be used for? And what can I learn from it? The result was a Velcro. But for questions to be beneficial, it's essential that you be comfortable with uncertainty. That's because the best questions are not easily answered, and we shouldn't expect ourselves to find simple solutions. However, we're trained in school to come up with answers and even have competitions over answering the fastest. As a result, questions that go unanswered tend to annoy us, and we try to avoid them. But actually, being able to bear uncertainty is like exercising a mental muscle. That's because doing so opens your mind to exploring new possibilities. The power to question is the basis of all human progress. Indira Gandhi. Different types of questions can free your thoughts and broaden your perspective. Have you ever been in a meeting where it felt like nothing was getting accomplished? Well, there's a way to avoid this situation, and it's all about success-based and intentional questions. Questions like these can be just the thing to get you or your team moving when you're stalled or overwhelmed. Here's how they work. A success-based inquiry is designed to remind you of a past success, and by identifying the conditions that made it possible to increase your present confidence. For instance, when in the past did we face a similar challenge, and what did we do to overcome it? Asking questions like this helps you bring the knowledge of one experience to bear on another by using the intelligence of team members to promote a growth mindset. But an intentional inquiry reminds you of what's essential to clarify your priorities. If you feel lost, overwhelmed, and confused, helpful questions might be, what's challenging me? What's most important to me about this? Or, what do I want to learn from this? Each of these is an open question that only you can answer. They'll give you the strength to excel despite uncertain and complex situations. Not just that, but asking influential questions about all 4 quadrants of the cognitive styles will enable your team to explore different perspectives by building on difference. That's because while every person has his or her preferred style of thinking, we also each have our preferred way of asking questions. To reap the benefits of this diversity, you can get each team member to ask questions that come most naturally to them, ensuring that the issue at hand is explored from every angle. Someone with an analytic style might ask, what is the most logical solution? While a procedural thinker would say, how much time will it take? In this way, influential inquiry will reconnect you and your team with your natural strengths while teasing out areas in need of more support. Focusing your group's attention on a common goal will shift its mindset toward collaboration. Capturing a group's attention is a good feeling. So, how can you prevent them from losing interest? By aligning your attention with that of your team, which means focusing on the present and accounting for individual differences. In a meeting, you can draw everyone's attention by identifying the different assets and skills in the room. You might do so by recounting each person's past contributions and what they are each good at. Then, it's key to give each person the chance to tell the group what keeps them focused personally, and encourage them to each take the necessary steps to stay on task, whether that means taking a walk or a moment of silence. But remember that intention drives actions, and it's essential to keep it aimed at a goal. If you're working on a team project, you can ask everyone to bring in a photo that sums up their intentions in participating. Hanging all these photos together on a wall will unify the group's intentions. Then, you can create the drive your group needs to realize its goal by combining these strategies with an imaginative perspective aimed at a common vision. It's easy to aim your imagination. It just means identifying the value of your shared intentions to create and explore possibilities. When unified, these three elements of mindshare will form a trajectory that advances unstoppably. For instance, just 1 year after apartheid ended, South Africa hosted the Rugby World Cup. In an effort to bring the country together, the national team traveled to all the poorest townships and played with local kids, thereby boosting goodwill and support. As a result, the nation's attention, intention, and imagination focused on a common goal, and they won the cup. It's no failure to fall short of realizing all that we might dream. The failure is to fall short of dreaming all that we might realize. D. Hawk. Final summary. The key message in this book. Each person has a unique style of thinking, questioning, and approaching challenges. To work together effectively, it's essential to understand your own ways of working and those of your teammates. Exploring the diversity of your group will greatly improve its ability to communicate and collaborate. Actionable advice. Create a collaboration handbook for your team. Have each member of your team write a one-pager on their mind patterns, thinking talents, blind spots, cognitive styles, and anything else that helps them, like ways they prefer to receive information and feedback. Then, meet as a group to share and explain your findings, finally gathering them in a booklet for everyone. What was what? How come this is back on again? Ah, that's why, because I didn't actually commit to shutting it down. There we go. Oh, man. Oh, yes. Never mind. I mean, no, I'm curious. What do you mean? What was what? What I was reading from? What I was reading from? The title's there. You see that, the uptime thing, and you see the title and the author. It's just a book summary. If you'd like, you can also read them. I've been doing this for a while. I've got, I don't know, maybe like 100 book summaries posted to YouTube. And it's just a good exercise. It's something that I want to do every single morning in order to keep my mind sharp and introduce myself to new ideas, new concepts. I want to get a real sword. But this will do for now. They're fun. I believe it. Yeah, I have some very specific requirements for a sword. I want one with like a really, really dark past. Something that's just been used in very atrocious acts. Which is a weird thing. That's what I want. I don't want one that's just like, oh yeah, here's a factory fresh blade. Don't want it. I want a really dark one. Something where you know, like, oh yeah, this sword has taken the lives of a whole bunch of innocent people. Helpless, innocent people. I have my reasons. Come, kid. Come here. Come here. Oh, I love you. No offense, but that is messed up. I mean, but the intention is like, you don't know what the intention is. It's just, that's the specific blade I would want. It has to have a history to it. You know? Like, there are swords like that out there. Especially from the Japanese. When they rolled through China, there are a lot of swords like that. You can bet there are. Just like swords used to maim kids, women and children. And some of them are just around, like they're in museums, they're war trophies. So I'll get to go to Japan. Maybe I can bring a sword back from there. Like, I want to pick up some stuff because if I'm flying business class, I get 2 check bags, carry on. I get a board before everybody else, except for the guys in first. I don't need first. Don't have it like that yet. So I'll just do some shopping. Like, I'll take some stuff over there for people that I want to gift ship to. Take some stuff into China, leave with some stuff. I don't know what all there is to worth grabbing from China. China already exports so much shit over here anyways. Oftentimes it's cheaper to buy it here. But maybe I can, like, what would be cool is if I could bring back like a hookah and a sword. And then some other shit, I don't know. I haven't thought that far yet. Grandpa had one. His dad killed himself with. He saw it. Damn, dude. Yeah, so you know what I mean. Like, just fucking dark histories. The head of household killed himself with this blade. And that's just... It's fucking dark. I want one like that. I don't want something that was just made yesterday. History is important. You can't change the past. But what you do moving forward, yes. How do we fix this? I need help, man. I need help. I need help and helpers and just all sorts of shit. I don't have enough yet. I want to build my team, but it's got to be out of, I think it starts with Discord, and right now Discord is dead, and that's a problem. And like, I need to get people talking. So we've got a great group of people. Some that are open to conversing, and we need to just figure out where everybody's at and just kind of bring our forces together, our strengths together at this virtual table. And from there, just like go and chop shit up. Go. Oh, I'm frustrated because, you know, my own resources are fairly limited. That's why I spend time right now just acquiring more resources, right? Like, I know money is going to solve a lot of problems for me. But at the same time, the effort involved in acquiring this money, it's a thing too. You know, so I grab low-hanging fruit, and I want to teach everybody, hey, look, if you're stressed out, grab some low-hanging fruit. When you're hungry, go fucking eat. Let me hook you up. No, I'm not going to send you money, but I'll show you where it is. It's just right over there. There's a money tree right fucking there. Get you some. You know? Like, don't abuse it, but just get some. Get some, move on. So we can move on to bigger and better things. I don't think people believe me about this shit yet. The general public is, they're definitely aware. And you see it in how banks are updating their policies. It's just like the people that I come into contact with on the internet, they're either unaware or uninterested. Or they don't believe me. They don't feel that they can trust me yet, which is too bad. You know, it takes time to build up trust. And it's very easily eroded. Believe me. I've completely thrown my name away before. But, you know, Yeti Eater is something else. Yeti Eater is special to me. Mr. Moneybags, let me find it. Mr. Moneybags. You came across on the YouTube side as well, didn't you, yesterday? Like last night? Was that? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. That's right. Teen Rated Stream, you've been on here for a little bit. Excuse me. I guess you guys were playing a video game together. It's been long enough. You haven't opened the lobby on Friday. I imagine it was like Fortnite. You don't stream much anymore? That's cool. It's alright, it's not, I mean, most people won't make it anywhere with broadcasting. For most people, it's just going to be a waste of time. And that's okay. A lot of these guys I used to play games with, we're done with them, man. No time for them anymore. They've got no time for me either, you know? Hello, my friend. I'm wondering if you could help me with my Twitch. That's what he wanted to say. And for some reason, it's... No, I mean, you can reach out to me. Like, I fucking wrote instructions on how to reach me. If people ignore my instructions, I'm gonna ignore them. And I only deal with literate people. Sorry. Sorry, but if you're gonna write, make it so I can understand it. Just gotta protect my time. It's nothing personal, really. Meanwhile, people are foaming at the mouth. You're a bad guy. I don't like you. Are you on Twitch also? Yes, I am. See YetiEater.com, dude. I'm everywhere. I do not put all my eggs into one basket. Because I've seen what happens when you do that. Nobody is sinking my battleship. Mark my words, they've tried. Motherfuckers have tried. And at day's end, the ones that tried, they just fucking deleted themselves. I'm not kidding. It's been funny to see. And I laughed. Holy hell, I didn't realize that whatever I was doing, like, people were just deleting their accounts after doing this. Like, what? Was it even me? Was it somehow linked, you know? What happened here? Maybe they messed with the wrong person, I don't know, but like, if somebody tries to assassinate my character, I'm not going down without a fight. Never. Never. They attempt character assassination of Yeti Eater, and I'm over there just swinging. Swinging until they're like, okay, I give up, I give up, I give up. So, alright. Don't come back here. Until the little kids are like, I'm scared, you're scaring me. Fuck you. You shouldn't have come in here with that type of attitude in the first place. Like, you don't know who this man is. It's just another man on the internet. Why are you coming over here trying to start shit? Fucking kids, man. Like, I'm definitely at this point in my life where I'm just this grumpy old man. Grumpy old man game. Get off my lawn. Boy, get off my lawn. And they just scram. What does Yeti taste like? Depends how you prepare it. Like all meat, man. Depends on how you prepare it. All right, let's actually drop this too. So here's the beautiful thing here, most beautiful thing. I'm very proud of this. I hope that I got it working properly. Let's see if I can actually get the tighten it up just a little bit more today. Let me actually start the dryer. I need to start the dryer. So I will be right back. Actually, I'm not even gonna throw up. I'll be right back, sorry. Take that? Take it. Check. Take. Yeah, you gotta take it first. You gotta get your time. Put it down. Good. Good. Yeah. Yeah, tug. You remember how to play tug? You gotta get rope twist on. Here. Sit. Good boy, good sit. Here you go. Take it. Good boy, good take it. How old is he? Turning 8 soon. He's not young, I'm not young, but I mean, we're young-ish, you know? Like I was looking at him last night, he's got some white on his muzzle now. It's starting to come in. He's no baby anymore. Like, I don't like to call myself old because, you know, some other people around my age, they might go like, oh shit, I guess I'm old too. There's still plenty of time. Plenty of time. I do need to get some stuff to clean up around here. Here, you can come with me. We'll hit up my bedroom real quick. Mr. Moneybags. I can't see the chat right now, but I'm curious what brings you into my channel. Like what, you know, because you've come back a few times. What are you looking for over here? I can give away a lot of this stuff, actually. That stuff I can give away. Oh, wait there. I mean, if you don't mind sharing, I'm open to learning. I really want to roll a cigarette. I want to smoke, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to get this deal. And also, the whole point of like running out of them was so I would be motivated, more highly motivated, to try to get this deal going. Get this contract. Get all the contracts. Get paid. Nice. I like how blurry everything is. It's such a... like, it looks so bad, but I really like it. What's this? I think this is a headset. Yeah. Earbuds. Well, I put use to these. They've just been sitting here, man. Got all sorts of shit. Shit coming out my ears. I read so much of it. No one man should have all this shit. This shit. It's too much shit. Paul, come on. Get out of here. Yeah, you wait over there. Car parts. I got a lot of stuff I need to get rid of that I should get rid of, but no rush, no rush. We're taking our time.
Your eyes are so bright. They're such loving eyes. Love your face, kid. Let's go.
Where do you want to go today? You want a treat? You have a bully stick. Enjoy the bully stick. That's the best treat. Come on. I should probably use that mink oil paste. This was my first ever Zippo. I don't take this one out, but I really like it. Oh, wait, was that my first ever? This is the first one I ever bought for myself. It was a slim one of the small ones. I got this one, I don't know, some years later. One of my Zippos disappeared on me. I think like TSA or the Chinese equivalent walked off with my lighter. Fortunately, it was a cheap one. Very, very common design. It just sucks losing stuff like that. 'Cause I know when I pack shit up, I know where I put everything. I know I tend to like hide it and leverage all my compartments. Hey, is it moge or moche? Mocha. I don't know. Or is it mogge? Welcome back. I just like it. That's good. That's good, Mr. Moneybags. You just like it. I mean, something here is right. We can't really put our fingers on it, but something is right. Hey, I know where it is. Nope. Fuck, I thought I knew where it was. But it's not here. Shit. Well, what about this thing? Is perfect. He's like, what the fuck is that? Keep that thing away from me. I think that's a good spot for it. We'll just hang out there and we'll grab some of these cables. Let's clean stuff up a bit. Eventually I'll find all the correct stuff. But for now, this is just, it's just to make things a little less of a mess. You know, I live in such a messy state, and I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to make the place at least a little more livable in my absence. So when I have company and shit, it's not just like they're walking into a minefield. So I just got too much stuff. First world problem, man. Real first world problems. Like, dude, I've got webcams on top of webcams. I kind of want to sell them all. Just dump them. Dump my webcams, dump my SSDs, dump everything. I don't need half this shit anymore. I called it too. I was talking about this for a while. I was like, yeah, in the next steps, next phase, I'm gonna get everything, my life, to the point where I can just, like, all I need is a single ultra light, like an ultrabook, and my phone, and I'll be able to drive an empire, and, you know, automate everything. And we're not, the automate everything goal is still out there because I don't have the knowledge yet in order to make it happen. But the rest, like, so when it comes to building systems, I know what I'm doing. I don't mind the questions. The questions are good. I want people to poke at it, try to take it down. Tell me like, it's not gonna work because this, and I'll prove them wrong. Like, okay, actually, as you can see, Yeah. Okay, so one more thing. As I'm bundling all this stuff up, I'm actually gonna keep one. No, I don't even need to keep one loose. It's too easy. Like I've got it all covered anyways. It's fine. We're just gonna clean up. Just bundling up cables, getting them out of here, out of the way, cleaning up. The setup eventually will get down pat I was looking at monitors. There are some nicer displays. I would like to ultimately get a couple. Just have like 2 displays at home. One, this 49-inch, I think it's a 49-inch diagonal, 1440p, 1440 vertical resolution, but it's like 4 feet wide. What is sticking out of the gun? It's a gold pen. It's this thing that people do in the firearms photographing communities. They'll always put like insert an object into the trigger guard. I don't know why they do it. I think it's weird. But I'm doing it just kind of for fun. Shits and mints. Alright. Okay. So this thing's gonna go. See this? Xbox One? I haven't had it plugged in for ages now. So, for the first time in ages, I'm going to plug it in and I'm going to wipe it and get it ready to get out of here because I'm done with this. Like, just don't have time anymore. No, I don't have time, and the people that were watching me game, the community I built through gaming, it's not what I wanted. It's not what I want, it's not what I need. They don't care about me. Everybody just wanted something from me. So, guess what? Guess what? I'm not gonna be your beast of burden. I'm done with you guys. You can go on playing your games. Count me out. Announced it ages ago. So long, and thanks for all the fish. This thing is stupid. Why is it so fucking stupid? I don't get it. Why is it so fucking stupid? How did they make you so fucking stupid? It's this monitor. Yep. his monitor. Piece of shit. Alright, well. Okay. Do this. Directly connect it here. HDMI 1, HDMI 2. This is number 1. Pull number 2 down for now. Plug this in directly. Whoops. Update time. More good stuff awaits. The size of the update is around 3.6 gigabytes. Skip and stay offline. Actually, there's some free games. I'm gonna grab them. Go online, connect, surprise people. Wow, Yeti Eater's on his Xbox. See if any of these motherfuckers actually try to reach out to me. Hello? Okay. I'm sorry, wrong number. Sorry. Okay. No harm. No foul. One and a half gigs remaining. Alright, it's gotta take some time to grab all this stuff. I'm gonna go into the master closet and pull the box for this. It's just time to go. What's this one for? One of these, okay. Cool. I have these lying around everywhere, don't I? Yeah, I do. Got a bunch of those. I got USB extensions. I've got that little guy. I've got that webcam plugged in. Okay. Yeah, I'll be right back. Right back. Who the fuck are the mods here, dude? Verified streamers.
This guy's just some other dude. Fuck off, he's son of a bitch. Alright, so one of these things has to be a, god damn it, dude. Am I being featured on Binks? Oh shit. That's cool. Yeah, it's a guy. I don't think most of the time it's not like anybody is actually paying attention from Binks.
I've tried many times with these Binks people. I love you, Binksers. It's just that, like, if there's no interaction from you, then I'm not gonna give you anything special. I got my own fish to fry. Right? You know, there's a give and a take. I've tried many times with Binks. Lately I've been thinking I should just quit it. Because there's less and less need for it. I mean, like, Binks, I hate to say this because I'm a, air quotes partner. I don't see it going anywhere. Like, it's going to die if it doesn't change. There are new communities springing up that are more beneficial. Binks has money backing it. I know, otherwise there won't be these game keys. It's got relationships with devs. It can do a lot better. So if I'm being featured on Binks, and if there's some Binks insider over there, please let me know where you are. If you're available to talk. If the owner of Binks is watching, heaven forbid, let me know if you're available to talk. I want to help. I don't like being this partner with no teeth to it. There's nothing. Hey, boy, come here. Hey, where's my boy? Where's my boy? You want to see something really funny? Alright, all the Binksters left. I watched the view count drop. Fucking bitches. A lot of users there, all they're there for is watching people play video games. Go amuse yourselves, play your video games. I love you, kid. I love you. There's that one guy that I gave a game key to. What is Binks? Great question. I'm a Binks partner. I should be able to tell you all about Binks. Binks is it's a website, web company. It tries to connect viewers with broadcasters, with game developers, solving this problem of discovery and of discovery on Twitch. Really. And it's not bad, but it doesn't incentivize the right behavior. And other people know. Or I've known that. I think most of the partners, if you actually talk to them, they'll tell you that same thing. I don't know what the insiders, the partners that are insiders, I don't know what they're doing because it's all insider information. You know, it's top secret, hush hush. But apparently there's some big changes coming to Binks. It can be useful if you're a broadcaster, can be. But as the platform grows, then the probability that you get featured by Binks goes down. So there's a bit of a problem there for discovery. If the probability of you getting featured goes down as the network gets larger, then it doesn't incentivize people to refer others to the network because you've got a negative network effect, right? The broadcasters don't actually want more people on Binks. And it's not saying I don't want more people on Binks, like I've got the little invite thing inside of my profile, but at the same time I'm not like inviting everybody to it because it doesn't make me any money. As a partner, I should be able to make money, especially if I help to grow the network. So fundamentally, the problems with Binks as a network. I'm not going to go into too much detail. It's kind of neat. Check it out. You know, if you need a link, let me know. I think actually I have a bot command. Let's see. Exclamation mark. Oops, I need to get on this window. Exclamation mark. Binks. Nope. Looks like I gotta make a bot command. I'll get around to it. Oh, actually here, it's simple. It's like this, binks.tv/YetiEater or binks.tv/invite/YetiEater, I think. One of those things, I don't know. You know, if you sign up through my thing, I get some Binks coins. Binks coins are the currency that motivates viewers to stay on broadcasters' channels. It's like a lurk force type of deal, you know? All right, let's sign in. The Yeti Eater is signing in on Xbox Live. What's my password? I don't actually know if this is my password. I have not been asked this question in a long time. On your mobile device, approve. Approve this on your mobile device. So Microsoft, where's the authenticator? Do I not even have it on here? Great. Did not seem that interesting. Oh, yeah, it's, you know, like it's helpful if you're a broadcaster. It's kind of neat if you have time and you want to get some free games. You know, if you have a computer, you can just leave sitting around watching on Binks, and you can get some, occasionally win some free games. The more you engage with it, the greater your chances of winning free games. I want to wipe this console. I'm going to go over to the store. Cancel. Some guys are here streaming game broadcasts. No, I don't give a fuck. Who's this down here? Yeah, I don't know who that is. Oh, whatever. Bitch lasagna. That's a great name. That's funny, man. Yeah, I mean, like if I was gonna get back into Microsoft's, get back on Xbox Live, I'd get the Game Pass. I can get the Game Pass cheap. Guess what? I'm not hooking up anybody. Nope. Me. Because I tried hooking people up in the past. Dude, I would fucking just whore it out. These motherfuckers took advantage of me. So no more cutting you cocksuckers off. Go get your own. Make your own friends. Not getting anything free from me. Except for tough love. And advice. If you want me to work, you're gonna have to cough up. If you want something from me, I gotta get something in turn. I'm sorry. Like, I've been nice. I've been very, very nice. I can't do it forever. I have needs too. I'm only human. I'll give what I can. Take what I need. But I've seen what happens. Fucking ridiculous. It's just, it makes me sad. Just sad. Give him something. Dude, everybody wanted something from me. And I wanted to make it like this club, you know? Like, hey, you know me, I can hook you up, I can help you out with stuff. They're all just in it to get something. Fuck them. As soon as I stopped, they just bounced. Turned around and ran. So, I'm salty. You could say I'm salty. Yeah, I'm salty. Because they took advantage of me, man. They took advantage of my kindness. And so I got nothing for them now. Nothing. I'm not gonna go and try to get shit back. Just write it off. It was my form of charity. Not salty. I didn't get the results I wanted to see. Just disappointed. Disappointed because I expected better. Because there is such a thing as goodwill. And when somebody comes and like is able to save you money, that put more money in your pocket. That you just held on to it, just kept on doing your drugs and playing your games. You know what it signals to me? Degenerate. Fucking addict. And for that reason, I'm not giving away my Xbox. I'm selling that shit. Probably won't sell it to any friends. Gonna get it away, far away. Fuck, I'll sell this thing, I'll move this thing in Southeast Asia or something. Somewhere where I'll get more than the US market price. Get it way the fuck away from here. Am I okay? Rican. Playa or playa? I think it's playa, huh? I'm okay, man. Just ranting. Just a rant. Disappointment, that's all. Bitter. A little bitter at times. Take it, JK. I'm not. Nope. Nope. Ba-da-ba. Hi. Hi. Let me find that. I hope you have well. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Sending a message that says, hi, I hope you've been well. And now I'm going to clear this console. I'm gonna format it. Oh, just understand everyone wants something for nothing, which is why I don't do giveaways in my channel. Yeah. Nah, you're cool, man. What made you decide to click through here? How did you decide on this channel? There's a bit of backstory here, right? For a period of like 9 months, I was a full-time video game streamer. I wasn't making money off of it. I just wanted to see what would happen. You're a Binks member. Oh, there you go. Right on. Yeah, I was griping about Binks. How like nobody. Yo, Jack Nothing. What's going on, dude? What's going on right now? I'll share with you in a bit. Anyways, I was griping about Binks too. Like, Binks, it's got a lot of potential. It's got a good number of people on it, but they're not doing it right. They're not doing it right. And I don't feel like an actual partner. I feel like just a nobody with Binks. They got me like out in the cold. Alright, I'm gonna clear off this entire thing. But Jack, yo, I got one of these in. You wanna talk real quick? I can hop on voice if you wanna chat. I've been making some moves. Alright. Alright. Let me do this. Let's catch up a bit, man. It's been long enough. I know you've been busy, you've been piecing your shit together. I've been a little busy too, but give me a minute. Let me take a bio break real quick. And pour some water. That way I can feel more comfortable. Gotta be comfortable. Back in a tick. Oh my Polly. Oh my Polly. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, here we go. Let me get Jack nothing. Where are you at, boo? Where are you at, bud? I don't think you're inside of my Discord server yet. Which is okay. But it'd be cool if you joined. You know, always down to converse with real people. Especially people that know a thing or two. Which is why I really like that username, Jack. Jack nothing. Shit, this is really not ideal. I'm trying to drive everything just from my phone because it's like, hey, I can prove I can do it. But sometimes it's so much easier with a mouse. Like, where's your server here? I can't even, like, it sucks. On this, it sucks. You're fucking kidding me. Keyboard, Jack. Hey, there you are. Jack. Samurai Jack. See if this works.
Yeah, got it?
Yeah, there we go.
Should be working fine.
Yeah, it works.
Cool. So you said you got a new transmitter or something?
So what I have next to me now is a USB modem. It's the very first one I've acquired. And
Yeah, I actually found the best way to go about it was to buy the package from the IRL guys.
no. If you're gonna be in the US, I'm gonna take a piece of their pie, dude. I'm gonna compete with them
I
head to
ended
head.
up buying their stuff. You know the IRL gun run
Yeah,
guy?
I know. But what I'm telling you is that they're not the best, and I'm gonna be competing with them head to head for customers in the US.
Oh,
Yes.
it was Sea Otter is the one that runs it. So
Yeah, well, Sea Otter didn't respond to me. He snubbed me, so I'm gonna take a piece of his pie.
Yeah, he snubbed me too. I
Yeah,
don't know
dude,
why.
Because he's a fucking, like, he's too busy. Their customer service sucks. So I'm gonna kill them on it.
Yeah. No, I noticed that is one thing that, like, Sea Otter snubbed me, totally dissed me off. I had the same issues, and then I bought the pack. I told him I purchased the thing. He didn't hit me back, and then apparently, like, he's got it in the mail shipping to me now. I
Right.
purchased it like days ago.
Right.
Apparently he purchases like a block of data.
I don't think that's what he's doing. I think he's reselling and he's also price gouging. They're making 100% on this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I can't do what he's doing because I can't have those blocks of data. You know what I mean?
You're assuming that he has some special relationship with the telcos, and I don't think he has one.
No, what I'm saying is he actually has the block of data.
How would
Like,
he
he
have this
purchased-
block?
So you can go to the cell phone towers and purchase like blocks of data on like any program or plan,
Yeah.
and then he's subletting the data.
So you think he's like an authorized reseller of the telco's service?
What I'm saying is he is selling the SIMs on his plan from the block of data he purchased.
Gotcha.
At a rate where you don't have a contract. What he's offering is basically you don't have to be locked into a locked
Right,
contract
it's like month
for
to
like 2
month.
years. Yeah, it's just month to month at no additional cost. There's a $199 deposit, which is understandable for the Nighthawk router.
Yeah,
Yes,
but you know that he's gonna take a restocking fee if you try to return it too, right?
Oh well, I mean that's inevitable. I understand that.
Yeah.
So I honestly can't get any information from him at all.
Yeah. They're stretched too thin. They have enough customers as is, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go compete with them.
I mean, I honestly don't even know how many customers he has or what he's dealing with, but
Yeah,
I only
who
bought
knows?
2 routers. I bought a blue plan and a magenta plan.
Right on. The magenta is the T-Mobile.
One of them is AT&T, and
Yeah.
one of them is
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
Yeah. Okay. Thought so.
It's at $139. I mean, it's a little expensive, but you have limited priority upload with no data caps. So it's not really, not that bad.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, I see kind of way how they hustle it, and I get that, but they're still providing me a value at $139 with not having a bonded contract.
Yes.
Because I could use this for 6 months and be like, okay, you know, this isn't for me. I'm gonna go do something else.
Do keep me in the
Yeah,
loop,
that's all.
okay? Because I'm looking to launch competition to them soon.
Yeah, well, all you have to do is contact the providers and buy a block of data.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, and then you just resell it. That's all you do.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what his markup is. I imagine it's probably somewhere about 40 to 60%.
Dude, it's 100%.
Oh, how is that possible? You can't do 100%.
Because
They
it's
don't just
that
give you-
cheap to get this. It's actually that cheap. He's just price gouging people that are in our specific industry because we don't know any better. We don't have the time, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's going to him and they're like, oh, he's a god, just like Gunrun's backpack. Oh yeah, he knows everything. No, Gunrun's backpack is outdated. I'm killing it with a USB, like essentially a USB stick.
Yeah, I've done a lot of reading on the whole issue, though. I mean, if you really want to find out the truth of the answer,
Yep.
you can go to 3G Tech and ask them, and they'll tell you exactly. But I'm sure they only give you a certain number of SIMs on each provider. So, I mean, I understand what they're doing. I mean, I understand fully. I get it. But I don't want to have to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do this for longer than 6 months.
Right.
I'm not going to sit there and try and find clients to sell gun run packs, you know, IRL shit. I'm not going to have to worry about some dude abusing the data rates and just
Let me
drying
link you
the
to
fuck
something.
out of the applied pool.
Let me link you to something
know?
real quick.
Because one guy, like for me, I could come in and I could run 4 hours a day live to 5 hours a day every day for
I
like
hear
30 days. And that's going to eat a
lot.
massive amount of gigabyte data.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So it's, let's see. HD streaming video. What are we like a gigabyte an hour or something?
Yeah, it's maybe 3/4 of a gig an hour if you're doing 6 megabits per second.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The amount of data that I could use is just massive.
Yeah.
And like if he just gets a couple guys doing that, it'll kick his ass and he won't be able to even afford to do it.
Yep.
So it's gonna be at least like 120 gigs a month. Unlimited priority upload. That's fucking huge, dude.
It is quite big. You're right. There's a lot, right? But I think I know how he's doing it. I think he's making 100%, and I want to take a piece of his pie.
You purchase data on how to purchase blocks of data on cell phone providers. Let's see. And there's a certain way. There's something to look at, but yeah, there's something on here. Yeah, if you really want to know, you can call 3G Tech, and they'll tell you exactly. Those guys know everything. They're some of the guys that sell all the tools for the, I don't know, proprietary cell phone connectivity to towers. Like 3G Tech will even tell you where to buy it and who to go to.
Oh yeah.
I think you have to actually have like a business license and EIN, and you have to be registered, FCC regulated or something stupid, but that's like not even a big deal. It's filling out a piece of paperwork, I'm sure.
Yeah, we can look into that in the long run. I know how to get it, how to attack this problem without going through all that trouble.
There's a 3G Tech website. 3G Tech solution, 3G Tech store. It's a place that sells.
I know you linked to him. It was to that modem that you showed, the router modem.
Yeah. Those are the guys that provide the modems.
Yep.
So that's what I'm talking about. If you call those guys up, they'll know. I mean, those guys are so steeped in.
Yeah, they've been in this game.
Yeah, they've been in the game for a long time, and they know exactly who to talk to, who to go to.
Yep.
To get what you're looking for. Trying to find it. It's 3G Store.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. I know where I can find it through your.
Well, now
Discord.
I'm curious what his pricing is on his. Yeah, you can call these guys, and they'll know exactly who to talk to. If you know, as long as you get somebody who's not first day on the job kind of shit, but they sell like networking, miscellaneous towers, tower antennas for news stations, I mean, everybody that they work with works directly with them. And they say exactly who their providers are, where they're getting their blocks from. So they know they're responsible for all the connectivity for all the towers. If that makes any sense. I'm really curious what their pricing is now.
I can guarantee you there's good margin in this business.
Yeah, there probably is.
Just looking off of what little research I've done so far, I want to go get a piece of this shit.
Go for it.
I will go. Yeah, because I've got time.
You know what's funny is all of the customers are in one chat, all inside Gun Run.
Right, exactly.
All server, every last one of them.
Yeah, so it's
even
just like
Jake's in there and like everybody else.
Yep. It's just converting one at a time, and I'm gonna take their pie. They're gonna have to.
Well, I mean, honestly speaking, their website, they haven't really done any research, in my opinion, as far as well, that's not word. They haven't done very much work on the website. The user activity is like nil to zero.
Yep.
The functionality of the website sucks. It's just one website with like 4 links.
Yep.
And there's no videos, no demonstration, no information.
It's all word of mouth marketing and the price gap.
Yeah, it's basically just word of mouth. I only used them because that's what the other guys were suggesting.
Yep.
But like I said, it did take care of an issue, like 4 issues I had. One, I didn't have to deal with the router. So going out and getting a router, I didn't have to worry about, signing up for like a month, like a 2-year plan. I didn't have to worry about like all this dumb shit. I know companies like T-Mobile are basically just intermediaries that are selling blocks of data on cell phone towers.
Yep.
I know that's what's going on. I'm not stupid, but I also don't want to go to any like network providers or anybody who owns these towers and then buy tower space. Like I don't want to do all that shit.
So Jack, take a look at your DMs.
Yeah, it's just a fat hassle.
Take a look at what I sent you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to that page.
You have?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I purchased it. This router, and then I went to this, and
no, the thing
I didn't read it. Like,
oh, you didn't read it. You should take a read.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm doing here.
Yeah. I think what's interesting is people are like starting to figure out how this shit works and they can get around all the bottlenecking and just do it themselves and buy the blocks.
People have been price gouging in this environment for too long.
Well, I mean, that's what happens in cell phones. That's the same exact thing. You buy a provider, they sell you the data, and they fucking bind you with it with a contract. But you're not going to go out there and buy fucking 1,000, like 5 to 15 terabytes of data transmission. You know what I mean?
I'm going to piggyback off of somebody else.
Yeah, so I mean, you have to, I don't know what the block minimums are, but they're going to be fucking huge, dude.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
So coming up here very soon, I'm going to be doing a field test. I've got another USB modem coming in. It should be hitting on Saturday. With that, I'll have SIM, and then I've got maybe one more thing I want to try.
Yeah.
Starting on the 14th.
Yeah, my whole thing is just if you can find out who the cell phone providers are, and then find out who's selling the blocks of data. I mean, that's probably like gonna be your in right there. But like I said, I don't even know who the cell phone towers are. I'm
not going to go that deep yet. For myself,
it's not hard. It's literally just a hard.
For myself,
if you find out who,
as I was saying, I'm leaving to go out into the field on the 14th, so I want to have unlimited data to carry me through from that point onwards. I mean, you've got your stuff together, right?
Yeah. If you find out, it's all together. If you find out who makes the cell phone towers, they'll tell you exactly who you can buy the blocks of data from. So it's not hard.
No,
you just have to make a couple phone calls, and like anybody at a desk at any of these corporations is going to be able to tell you who's the seller, who's the buyer. But companies like Virgin and T-Mobile, they're not special, dude. They're literally just people who are getting idiots to come in and sign contracts for 2 months, and then taking out loans against these people. And indebting them to some fucking numbers.
all the time.
It's a big scam. I get it. I'm totally aware of that.
No, I mean,
But like I said, like,
I don't really see it as a big scam. They're all providing a service, but in this particular case, because of the niche, they're price gouging. I mean, again, they're selling at 100% markups here.
yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe. It very well might be. That would be interesting to know. But like I said, I can never afford a 15 terabyte block.
You're
You know,
assuming you have to buy a
that's good
15
too.
terabyte block, but you have to remember, because it's so easy, you have plenty of sellers. You have plenty of sellers.
Yeah.
These guys just happened to locate this niche that had this need, and they're like, hey, we're the only ones that can fill it. Because people have such limited time, they're not doing the research.
Yeah.
They're not actually figuring out, oh wow, this is entirely bullshit. Fuck these guys.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there's a reason they have it at like 22 gigabytes of data. But for me, like I'm telling you, man, I don't think Otter's going to want me on his platform, to tell you the truth. Because
Why is
I'm
it?
going to be bleeding him pretty bad.
Go for it, man. Fucking
I,
hit 'em.
I don't think he really knows, like, because not really many live streamers actually live stream that much, but I think I'll be like a bleed on him for sure.
Go for it, dude. Go for it. See,
We'll
give
see.
him a stress test, right?
Yeah, I'll be a stress test for sure.
Nice.
But I only got 2 of them. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I've been excited to go live, but I'm still kind of on edge. Like, I still don't know how people are going to respond to me. And I've had a lot of people responding well, but it's mainly women. I've been having like 10 and 15 women in my chat room.
What, on Twitch?
On other platforms like and stuff. It's
Yeah.
kind of strange. I didn't expect to be reaching a female audience. It's the last thing I wanted.
It's okay. I mean, you take what you
Yeah.
get, man. Like you're
Yeah.
a decently attractive looking guy. You're articulate. That's good.
Yeah, but
You know, it's like rare in today's market, man.
I just didn't want women in my chat. They sit there and they fight with each other all the time. It's chaos, dude.
Dude, you
And
can't
then
help
one
it.
of them takes like ownership over you, and then any other women that come in, they like attack each other.
You can't help it. I mean, it's just like, you know, some women will be like this, others will be more chill. You can't control who comes into your chat. You can kind of tell people to leave. I tell people off. If I don't like a
Yeah,
motherfucker, I'll
I'll
tell
be
them to
talking-
bounce.
I'll be talking to these girls for like a couple weeks,
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they'll just start attacking all the other women.
I found him first. Oh god.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. And then the other women will leave, and then once that woman leaves, the other women will come in.
It's like a vacuum. Power vacuums.
It's weird. I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of irritating.
Oh well.
Yeah, man. I'm encouraging you to call the cell phone providers, the cell tower manufacturers, and the people who assemble them, and then try and find out who's selling the data. And if you can find that out, I mean, that's right there in its own.
Do you want to get in on this too?
People are going to dump somebody they contract with and just go with the next, you know what I mean?
Jack, would you like to get in on this or no?
It's not for me, to tell you the truth. I would
Okay.
help promote somebody, but that's about it.
Fair enough, man.
I mean, I really have no interest in running a business like that
Yeah.
because I know what kind of headaches can happen with all the tech crap on the backside.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, so chasing down people that have your modems, putting liens on people not paying their bills.
Yeah.
You basically just turn into a collection company.
Pretty much. Yeah, but you get the monthly recurring revenue. It's kind of nice. It's what everybody's moving
Yeah.
towards as far as broadcast, right?
It'd be kind of cool if you had like a lot of respectable clients. It'd be awesome.
Dude,
It'd be easy.
the clients will come super easy, right? Like I said, my strat is just to start a price war. I'm just gonna undercut them by like $5. Then I'm gonna let the clients hop over, and then they're gonna see what I'm doing. So they're gonna get mad. They're gonna say like, "Hey, we're gonna drop our price now," and then I'm gonna race them to the bottom. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna skim and keep on going.
It's so strange. Like everybody's trying to say like live streaming is super expensive and it costs like, you know, thousands of dollars a month to stream. It's not true. It's only like $600 to $700 a month.
Dude, we'll cut this price down in half because again, well, it's just a race to the bottom. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll race them.
Yeah. Yeah. Call I don't know. You could actually probably do it right now, even though he's if we just chill out in the computer. I bet we can call the cell phone providers, the 3G stores, and
Yeah. It's easy to get the
find out.
data.
Yeah, find out exactly what the pricing is.
Yep.
But as far as I know, like I said, and I'm pretty sure he buys a block. He gets all those SIMs set up on those individual routers.
Mm-hmm.
And he sends out those SIMs with those routers.
Right.
And then each one of them is on an account.
Right, and he just activates it. He's taking in the money and is paying it off.
Yeah, and all of them pull from the same account. The
Right.
one thing I don't understand is why he has them labeled as T-Mobile and AT&T. Like, is he buying specific data from each provider? That's one thing I don't understand. Because when you buy like a block, I mean, you don't necessarily buy it from AT&T. You don't buy it from T-Mobile.
It should be roaming, right?
Huh?
It should be roaming.
What's roaming?
It should roam from like carrier to carrier is what you're suggesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you buy a block, right? I would imagine when you buy a block, you have the rights to the towers. So I'm assuming that everybody's on shared towers.
Yeah, I don't
maybe
think that's what
that's-
he's doing at all, though. I don't think he's actually gone anywhere near that complicated with this.
Yeah, because he could be buying these blocks of data on different providers, different cell phone providers, and he labels them as AT&T and T-Mobile, you know.
Right. Yeah, I don't think he's doing all
Like
that.
Sprint has shared towers, and Sprint, what they do is they use the same towers everybody else does.
Yeah.
Like, but companies like Virgin are given priority during certain times of day, peak hours,
I see.
but they have to pay for it.
Right.
So like Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, they all use the same towers, but people are given different times of day, different bandwidth, different upload times, and different priorities. And then if a tower is full, it'll switch over to another tower. It's
Right.
just-
You get deprioritized.
yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
I knew a guy that actually built the towers, not tower, but tested them at one point. I can't remember what his name was, but he would literally sit in his car and he would test cell phone towers and drive around with transmitters. And he would test them, and he would tell me how cheap it was to buy cell phone data. He said it was pennies on the dollar.
Okay.
And
So maybe
he said the same thing to me years ago. But I was on the bus with him. I met him when he was on the bus, and he had all this really techie looking stuff. And I was talking with him. And He was actually testing the cell phone connectivity on the train.
Nice.
He's a nice guy, really smart.
Cool, man.
But he said it to me before. You can just buy blocks of data, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you can start your own cell phone company. Technically,
Oh,
you can call it Yeti Eater.
Yeah, I mean,
Go out as long as you can get people to sign up with your shit. There you go.
right?
You got your own cell.
No, I believe I can do it. I believe I can
Yeah.
do it, and I want to because I'm sick and tired of being broke, dude. Like I
Yeah.
wanna make
I'm
good
not
money.
broke. I ain't gotta worry about that.
I know you're
I
not.
might be broke in the future, but I'm
Right.
not broke right now.
I know you're flush right now, man. I'm happy for
Who
you.
knows? Yeah, we'll see, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad that Jeannie introduced us. That was pretty
Yeah.
cool of him.
Have you done any reading about carriers and blocks and datas and?
No, I'm just like cleaning some stuff right now. Like,
Yeah, man. I think you should honestly make a couple phone calls. Call this cell phone
I
provider.
made some phone calls earlier today, and I'm just like, I may continue chasing this, but at the same time, like, I have company in town today. A friend of mine, good friend, just came in. I'm gonna be kind of stepping away from the work for a minute, just to work with what I've got, and see
Well, now
if
I'm
see what I
really
can
curious.
do.
I wonder where Otter got his information from, or where to buy the cell phone tower blocks.
Is maybe it was just a problem that he himself faced. Are you sure that he's the one behind the company?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure? Like, because
Yeah.
he seems to represent
I'm
himself
pretty
as just a helper, as just a middleman.
I mean, he can call himself that. He can call himself whatever he wants, but I'm pretty sure C. Otter's the guy, man.
Yeah, I mean, he is, after all, he's up there in the server. He's not just some other dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, he's the guy.
Yeah, they gave him
Yeah,
status.
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah. Anyways, anyways,
another thing is he works with Jake and Bake and
Right.
CX Army, which is like Ice Poseidon, and
right,
so he's responsible. He also works with Synapse,
right,
Almet,
Synapse.
TT2468, which is like another person who works directly with Live U.
right.
So
Yeah, so he's connected.
I mean,
He's definitely connected.
yeah, just in the reality of it is he does have association, but association honestly doesn't matter. It's just basically
Yeah,
can you provide a service?
Can you do the work? Right. Am I happy working with you? That's it.
Yeah, basically. Because I mean, I haven't talked to him once, and I wrote him a message say, hey man, I purchased that IRL pack, and he never even wrote me back.
Yep.
He just shipped it out.
Yep. Dude, I don't like being ignored. You know, it pisses me off,
Yeah.
especially when it's a
Yeah,
business.
I don't think he even knows I'm the one that purchased it because I used my real name when I made the purchase.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't think he even knows who I am. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, he probably will.
Yeah.
In any
We'll
event, I'm ready to keep plowing forward on this, but at the same time, it's just like I'm also kind of chilling. You know, I've got to like change my bed sheets. I've got real world stuff to do
Alright.
today.
Just take care of the basics day-to-day stuff and throw that on top of it becomes too much.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just, I like taking it easy. I'm not trying to work myself to death.
Yeah. I don't know if, like I said, this is going to be for me. I'm going to give it a shot, though. I just
what,
have no
broadcasting?
idea what to expect.
Are you talking about broadcasting?
Yeah, streaming.
Yeah.
I mean, even you yourself, you have more viewers than I do. It's like 18. I can barely get like 10 in my chat room.
Dude, don't even sweat it. Once you start hitting the field, you're going to explode because you've got the personality to make it happen. You know?
Maybe.
Yes, you're more intelligent than the vast majority of guys that are presently doing this. You have better equipment. You're going to have a better quality product. There's no reason they're going to
Yeah, I'm
stick
not
to the
going to
existing
be.
guys.
Ice Poseidon's out there having horrors getting banged by robots. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I ain't Ice Poseidon, dude.
Yeah.
This guy's got all sorts. He does anything depraved to get viewers.
Right.
Like, and mine's just gonna be legit running businesses, getting things started, and like doing day-to-day stuff.
Right. It's a different market altogether.
What's good friend? What?
It's a different market altogether. What you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different type of person for sure.
Yeah.
But I guess if people stick around my feed, they'll actually get something out of it. Unlike Ice's.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the thing. Like you have the existing influencers in this game. They're catering to the lowest common denominator because that's all they've known. Like, let me attract views. Views equals money, right? But it's at the day's end, like it's all about providing value. The more value you provide, the more that you can get back.
Yeah. Okay, here's why cell phone carriers freak out when you use your unlimited data. I'm looking at the cellular traffic per mobile device type.
Right.
Sprint, T-Mobile, CEO, Twitter, Fuse. I'm looking at the issues they're having with unlimited providers like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it eats into their profits. Like,
Hell yeah,
really
it eats
bad.
into their profits. Dude, somebody like hitting 6 megabits per second sustained for 8 to 12 hours, that fucks them up.
Yeah,
They
that's why
hate
I'm
us.
scared Otter's gonna dump me.
Yeah, well, if he does, just
I'm
let
like-
me know, man. Keep me in the loop on this shit.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they do on here that's interesting. They sell real-time location data too,
Oh yeah.
from the look of it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No
This is
surprise.
control facts. I wish I knew who the cell phone. I see one of my family members actually set up all the cell phone carriers in South America.
Oh shit.
He's actually my biological parents' brother,
Wow.
and he works with like some of the richest people in the world. I could actually make a phone call and ask him directly.
Dude, that would be really good content if we just had a conversation on the air with him, you know. But if he
Yeah.
wants to keep it private, by all means, like go and satisfy your curiosity, man. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing that you had that plug, that lead.
Well, it's just because of, it's kind of bizarre now I think about it. 'Cause I was just talking with my biological parent 2 days ago about it.
Oh,
But he said he wanted me to give him a call and talk with him, but for other reasons, just because I had never met him.
right.
Yeah, it's a strange thing. Oh well. Yeah, I'm like clicking around looking for who sells these blocks of data.
I like you, man, because you're curious. You're curious and you know how to make money. And a lot of these dudes out there on the internet are fucking idiots, and they don't know a good thing when they see it. It blows my mind, man.
Now my curiosity is like piqued. It's, I have to like figure it out now.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be like on the phone with your the uncle. Like, what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling the like cell phone tower manufacturers and the guys who assemble them.
It's American Tower Company.
What's that?
American Tower Company. Motley Fool's been talking about them for years.
Yeah. Sam, there's sure there's somebody you can talk to in the marketing department.
Oh, hell yeah.
And anybody who's in their sales and marketing will know exactly who to send you to.
Yep. Everybody's here to make deals, man.
Yeah. That's why all these like companies come out of nowhere, all these cell phone companies. They're just selling their blocks, but
Right.
I wish I knew it. I mean, the only way you could really find out is like getting hold of them with your license and your information.
Yep. Yeah, and
I mean, you know what's funny is someone like PewDiePie
Yeah.
could instantly become like a billionaire if he started his own cell phone company.
Yeah, he could, but he's a YouTuber and that's all he knows. You
Yeah,
know?
I know. Like
he
he genuinely has no idea how rich he.
Yeah, weren't you the one that was talking about it? No, I had a friend, he's also a really smart dude, yeah? He was talking about how little money PewDiePie has given his actual reach.
Yeah, it's funny because he could literally be like a billionaire.
Yeah, but he just doesn't know how to make money.
Yeah. It's funny, dude. Some respect, I kind of appreciate that because I don't think he really cares about money.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Because I'm sure he knows like once you get that kind of money, you become a little crazy.
Yep, I bet.
So you might actually be abstaining from doing something.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe he just doesn't know. Like, maybe he's just myopic and he has no idea. We don't actually know.
Because think about it, if he had just like even a million, even if he had like 30,000 people like on his cell phone provider, I mean, if at $50 a month, that's $1.5 million a month.
Yep, that's big money.
Yeah, just with 30,000 people on his cell phone carrier provider.
Yep.
Like, and that's a fully automated website.
Yep.
You know, someone made it for you. You're probably spending like, I don't know, $300,000 to $600,000 in cost of like people working on your GUIs.
Yeah.
You know, your graphic interface, whatever, and then all the rest is basically pure profit once you take out the cost of, you know, your cell phone carrier.
Right. So like, I think it's a really good market to get into. I think this little niche is an interesting one to explore because they're willing to pay above market rates. And you know,
I feel like literally flying out to PewDiePie's house and setting up like a cell phone carrier. You know? Just give me 20%, I'll do everything.
Right.
That's huge money.
Dude,
he's 30,000 people. That's literally $1 million. I would sign up with PewDiePie's cell phone provider. I hate cell phone companies.
Me too. But
They suck.
if you want, we can work together on this and then get something going. Just have this as.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell these blocks come from now.
All right, man.
I mean, Sea Otter would never tell you. But, I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm going to catch you later. I'll let you do your thing.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Argue with my broker again about this damn trading account. They won't let me sign up a new account on my EIN, and they're forcing me to use my SSN.
Really?
Which is like, yeah, it's kind of upsetting because like an EIN is the same thing as your SSN. You have to have your individual taxpayer identification number, but they want you to use your SSN. So if anything ever happens with your account, you can't bankrupt it and walk away from it. They can put a lien against you personally.
Right.
So
well, good luck with it, man.
I know, right? Freaking jerks.
Jerks.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
All right,
don't lose your shirt out there.
All right. Peace out. I'm going.
Okay.
Splitting.
Bye bye. All right, so it's gonna be a little quieter here. All alone. All alone. Started to call 1:58 p.m. Where we at, boys? Shit. All right, it's in a different app altogether. All right, so let me push out some content today. Today is what, the 10th? Two 31:53. Okay. So, a lot going on. Like this. There's a reason why I'm just kind of taking my time to clean my desk. Because everything's going to be different. Everything will change soon. I'm just walking towards it, slowly, ambling along, hands in my pockets. Just wondering, why didn't anybody else see this? You got all these guys that are literally making their livings doing this. They just got lucky. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky eventually. I feel like the luckiest man on earth right now. Slowly over time, coming into contact with knowledgeable people. And finding these opportunities in plain sight. It's weird. It's surreal. Anyways, I'm ready to put up my Xbox. I don't know what this stuff is. I know I missed a bit. this where this thing goes? I don't even know. I have no idea. And it's just like got some pieces of material to keep the Xbox from getting knocked around too much. This little thing was for batteries. I'm not including batteries. Batteries are not included with this purchase. Sorry. Go supply your own batteries. There's this line from a Lupe Fiasco track that I really like. This ties everything back to early. It's about, get like this. I think it's Fiasco. It says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Was it him? No, it's J. Cole. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace signs. And that's how I feel about roughly, I don't know, it's like roughly 95% of the gaming community that I built. Just a bunch of time wasters. And there are a couple of guys there that I really genuinely like and I want to see succeed. In fact, I take that back. While I was engaging with these people, I wanted them all to succeed. Every single last one of them. I had nothing, even the ones that raged all the time, I had nothing but just like, kindness. Hey, I want you to do well. It's a very interesting username. What inspired it. So, coming up here, everything is going to be for sale. I'm going to have quite a lot of inventory to move. No, this person's just like going around left and right. You know, I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. This was the one for this, so we'll bundle this one up too. Looks about right. Yeah. You know, when I was in the middle of it, it's like this quitting smoking thing. Like jumping into it is a little scary. Like it's gonna be bad. It's actually nothing, man. So I'm not going to include certain things like HDMI cable. If I have the headset, I'll include it. I think I got it somewhere. But like HDMI cable, everybody's got their own HDMI cables. I happen to need HDMI cables. And that's how you end up with getting HDMI cables. Right, but yeah, by and large, I'm including everything. I think it's cleared off properly, even if it's not perfect. Like, I don't care. I don't know what's supposed to go in what bag. I don't care. Again, don't care. It's really not that important. It's just me trying to get this out of my hair. Because I have no more use for this. Moving on, going up. More exciting games to play. The ultimate one. Real life, man. Real fucking life. Oh yeah, I was talking about HDMI cable. It's right here. One from the Xbox. I'll continue to use this. Throw it off to the side for now. This shit, that shit. What's this shit from? This shit. Let's see what's here. And I got the UPC power cord. Alright, so let's clear this off enough so I can take a photo. Take a couple of pictures real quick. I'm gonna roll everything all into one. The hovel is gonna be a place for Renaissance folks. There's still a place for them. Society still has room for generalists. It's good for everyone. I'm so fucking happy right now. Like, I can taste it. I can fucking taste success. Remember, it's Thursday. What do we do on Thursday? Almost 3 o'clock. Just about 3 o'clock. Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Yeah, feels good. Feels good, man. Let me see what my homie's up to. Said he was gonna start heading up this way around 3. Must be really enjoying the museum. Sorry, somebody tried calling my phone. It wasn't my friend, it was some robo-dialer again, I'm sure. I really should look into the options that the telco provides for protecting my airtime. Making sure that nobody just calls me out of the blue. I don't receive unwanted communications. As this broadcast grows, we'll worry about it when it gets there. Good boy. Good boy. You know I love you. I do. I really do love you. And I'm just surrounded by shit. I love it. I love it, but I hate it. It's all over the place, man. Alright, so Where's my duster? I still need to vacuum. Yeah, we're gonna clean up around here. Get this place looking spick and span, ready to entertain some folks. Gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm so fucking excited. Can't wait. What kind of pistols are those? Hey, you're actually there. Monk. Hi. Fuck you, pay me. Motherfucker coming here telling me what to do. Cough up first. Otherwise, get the fuck out of my chat. What kind of pistol is this? This is a Heckler on Colt USP 45 full size. Kindly fuck off then, you twat. Yeah, I mean, don't come on here asking me to shoot you, dumbass. Probably from the UK, aren't you? Twat. I love how you guys curse. Bloody fools. No suppressor. No threaded barrel. It's just plain Jane. Maybe one day, but here's the thing, I don't like paperwork. Right? It's just a plain old 45. It does its job. Which is mostly just to chill out. It's a good paperweight. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué pasó? No comprende. Oh yeah, still, which one? Which one? Hito. Or Hito. Oh, I see. The Natural Science? Natural Science? Museum of Natural Science? Dude, it's a dope fucking museum, isn't it? Did you guys check out the oil and gas exhibit on the first floor? No, if you haven't checked that shit out, go check that shit out. Like, before you come back here, definitely check that shit out. Yeah. No, first floor, first floor. Yeah. 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 Oh, okay. So if you're gonna have dinner in the city, that makes sense since you're already in there. I can send you a recommendation for a barbecue place. It's close to where my brother stays at, and his his in-laws, they come in from KC, and they say the brisket there is really good. Oh shit. Yeah, if you want to do that, there's I'll send you an address to a place. It's on the way back here. Yeah, and that way it's close and it's hot. Yeah. Gotcha. Fair enough, man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, some sausage with the jalapeno inside is always good, you know. Yeah. Really? Sausage with jalapeno? It's so good, man. Like, they have cheddar and jalapeno sausage or whatever. That's common here. Yeah, anyways, I'll send you a text to a place. Enjoy the museum, okay? Alright. Yeah, definitely check that out. Don't come back here without seeing it first. You will like it. Okay, sounds like a plan. Bye-bye. Alright, I'm gonna go pick up some drinks. Fuck yes, dude. I'm so happy to have company. And this was one of my closest friends. I learned a lot from this man. So fucking happy. You know, I started the day off talking about making some moves with the money. Just like moving money around. And I think what I'm gonna do with that, I'm just gonna head out. I'll bring my laptop with me, and if I get some downtime just to sit around for a bit, I'll move some money around. Because we gotta make something. Like, I'm gonna be spending some. Gonna go out and buy some drinks. Because gotta have a little something for entertaining. He's bringing in the food. I'll get a couple bottles of, like, I know what to get. I know exactly what to get. And he'll appreciate it too. Because, like, come on, we knew each other from college. And we're still a couple of poor young men, but it's okay. You don't need a lot of money to have a good time. Especially when you're entertaining at home. It's easy to spend very little and enjoy yourself. I don't go out to bars and shit for a reason, man. I'm broke. I'm not trying to get broker. I'm not trying to surround myself with a whole bunch of other broke people. I'd rather just stay at home and get fat. Get fat and eat good, drink good. This weekend we'll see if this girlie is gonna come by. I know what line to hit her with. She's like, I'm coming back Thursday night. She's back in town tonight. After she said that, I think I was like, yeah, come visit. She says I can come on the weekend. And that's it so far. I've just been letting things coast. And if she makes other plans, then okay, so be it. I hope she doesn't. I hope she's like, Gonna have a good time. Going to have a good time. I'm so fucking happy. 2018 is over, huh? Praise God. What a year that was. What a fucking year. Some of you may be surprised to hear me say something like, praise God. You know, like, what? You're a believer? Let's not go that far. Say, I believe in things like redemption, that every dog has his day. I believe that somehow we're all connected. Even the ones who don't quite get it yet. I believe that most people are good. When I say good, I mean in that sense of they want to help others. Pretty much everybody's down to help the right person. They might not be willing to help you, but they're willing to go to war for somebody. They're willing to take a bullet for somebody. And if they aren't, you don't want anything to do with that person anyways. Hi, is Raymond there? I just parroted back what I heard. Not a real caller. Robo dialer. Sick and tired of robo dialers blowing up my phone. Adult owned, man. Like, wow. fucking retained all of the important bits, all the packaging. Got it right back in its original box. Like, somebody will be pleased with this one. Somebody's gonna get it. Nice Xbox One. So, Mr. Moneybags, I just boxed up an Xbox One. I'm getting rid of my Xbox, man. I'm done. I'm about to jet out of here too. Like, let me check the dryer. Maybe run the dishwasher too while I'm at it. There's just some like myriad little things that I need to take care of before I get out of here. I'm gonna head down to the store and pick up some alcohol and, you know, call my mom. Let her know I'll be eating dinner with my friends tonight. Yeah. Looking forward to tonight, man. Feeling good. Feeling so fucking good. Let me check the dryer. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't even know what all I need from here anymore. Like, it's getting better, little by little. No rush. I'm excited, man. Like, for the first time in a long time, I'm not only genuinely excited, but like, I get excited about a lot of shit. I usually get excited about my work. Good God, it feels good. Like, we're talking now. Existing markets. The ability to compete. confidence to execute. And most of it is stuff I can handle on my own. Like at the point where I really don't need that much manpower. If people want to get in, they know how to reach out. I just have too much respect for people's time. I don't like making people do stupid jobs. Stuff that the machines can do. We're gonna do a lot of shit this year. Like if this is just a start, I'm right to be excited. Alright, with this, I think I'm just gonna kill it for now. I'm gonna get on out of here. Leave some time for myself off cam to just be gross, be a dude. I'll catch up with you again soon. You'll see me this evening. Before I go though, let me do right by Twitch. By you and by Twitch. I don't leave things to chance. I don't like leaving them to chance anymore. I've done that for too long. To see it go where. Thank you guys, the ones that are still watching here. We're gonna drop in on this guy. He's cool, I like him. I've chatted with him before on the air. And I hope that he'll invest a little more deeply into what I've been doing. So what better way to do that than to drop in on him. Surprise. I'm just gonna leave. Because I got things to do in limited time. But give him a hello from me. Or don't. Anyways, it's been fun. 3 people? Yeah. Good enough. I'll throw him the host too. See you later.